morning, everyone. I hope you are all well and keeping out of this rain. Geez, been really bad the last couple of days, hasn't it? My name's Suzie and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. So anywhere in Australia, I can help you. Doesn't matter, Tasmania, Victoria, whatever, I can help you. The only time I can't help you is if you already have a distributor that you're working with. But if you don't have a distributor, I would be honoured to help you. And if you'd like to join my team, that'd be even more satisfying. That's probably the wrong word, satisfying. Anyway, today is Anzac Day, so we all give thanks for our freedom that our Army, Navy have all fought the wars for us to be free and the freedom of speech. Hi, Daryl, how are you going? Are you getting rain down there? So I'd like to just sort of pause a minute to just thank all those servicemen and women and animals that have helped us keep our freedom. So apparently a lot of the Anzac have been rained out, so there won't be as many as usual. I was just watching. You're sick of the rain? Yeah, me too. And I've even dragged out the winter woolies for Queensland, has to be cool to drag out the winter woolies. Yeah, so as I say, a lot of the parades were rained out. Their thoughts are still with all the service people. I was just watching the one in Brisbane. I have a friend who usually does the light horse brigade, and I was just seeing if, as well as watching the parade, but I was trying to see if he was in it this year. It's quite fresh there today as well. Yeah, time to take out the winter woolies. Anyway, I've got a couple of things to tell you about. I just wanted to honour the servicemen and women and animals that have fought for us throughout the wars and keep us safe today as well. So, free shipping. And today's the last day. So if you've got anything you want, paper especially for cardstock, if you want a few of those, they get quite weighty, all in a box. So just remember you can check your cardstock, and if you need any cardstock, get it while the free shipping's on. It's a bonus. We like the cooler weather. Yeah, I'm the opposite, you see. I like the hot weather. So I'm like a snake sitting in the road. I just love to sit out there in the sun and just bask in it. So yeah, always have. Love the heat. Anyway, as I was saying, free shipping. So if you got something like a cut and emboss or cardstock, anything that weighs a bit, well, now's the time to get it with the free shipping. So Now, tomorrow I have a card class on. I have 2 spaces left, that's all. So if you're interested in doing a card class, contact me. All my information is down below in the More box. You'll find a link to register and pay through that link. So happy to fill the other 2 spots. That'd be great. Now, also, we've got our 3-day virtual scrapbooking workshop for 3 days. It will become available on the 28th of May. Now, to register, well, to buy that, because it's actually buying the product kit that gets you into it. So going through my wrong time again, going to my shop, and you'll find it there, but not until the 28th of May. So I'm saving up my rewards for that. So anybody interested in doing it, it is also for customers as well as demonstrators. So anybody can do it. I suggest that when the 28th of May comes along, that you get on quickly, because I'm sure that's going to be running out really quick. So it's $135 for the kit. So, and that's for 3 days. Now, it'll be in a private Facebook group. So you'll get, everything will be cut for you. Everything will be done. You're just going along with the video and putting it back together, learning techniques, different techniques and things like that. So I think it'll be quite interesting. So I'm going to do it so that I can see what all the rage is about scrapbooking. So let's go down to the desk now. I've flapped on for enough. We'll go to our video and come down to our craft desk. Okay, I put my little notes away somewhere. Now, today's card is a little bit of a wish-wash. I don't know how it will turn out. So, and I'm not sure what I'm doing. So I know I had some dies that you could put an edge, a wavy edge sort of thing on glitter paper or any other paper that you wanted. So I can't find it, and I can't remember which dies it was. I know I've used it. I did a couple of cards a while ago using the fancy edging. So, but yeah, and things are put in boxes that are retiring and have retired, things like that. Ones I want to keep. So everything's sort of in a mess. I keep cleaning up here, but it keeps getting worse every time I pull stuff out. So this glitter here is to go along here. So I'll just, these are here because I was playing around and I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I've got the, okay. So our card base is 5.5 by 4 1/4. So that's the card base. This is going to go on the card base, and the DSP is 12 by 5 1/4. So what'll happen, it will go on here like this. That will go on there, so that when you open it, it'll be like that. So, but as I say, I know I had an edge die that did the fancy edging, and I don't know where it is. I think this is that. Yeah, I thought it was. This is that sticky one that you stick down. It's already glued. So that will go on there like that. This will sit on here like this. And then we will decorate the inside. So today I'm using, I thought I'd use some of the ephemera backs because I don't usually use them a lot. So I've picked out a couple that I think might be all right. So we could put that on there to put our sentiment on. And I can pick out Happy Mother's Day or Sweet Baby and Special Delivery. So there's a fancy border edge that you can stamp. So whether I use the flowers on the front, which will go across like that, or if I'm going to do the baby one, I can put the balloons up like that. And then I can add a balloon inside. So the jury's still out at the moment what it's going to be, whether I do the Mother's Day one or a baby one. I haven't done a Mother's Day one, and I don't think I've done a baby one in all the cards that I've done. And I seem to be getting so many birthday ones, I'll have to change over. Just going to take a sip of my coffee just to lubricate my throat because it's croaking again. I'm going to have to live with it, so I better get used to it, haven't I? So maybe a baby one. Do you think? A baby one? We haven't done a baby one. So we'll put our GSP down. This is going to be a really quick card. So I'll just get that straight. This is that Timmy Tiger paper from the Sip and Cheers, I think it's called, paper. The one with all the drinks and stuff on it. It's out of that paper. Then I'm going to put my glitter piece on. As I said, I thought I had, well, I know I have somewhere. Is the fancy dies. So that will go and we'll pick that up like that. So I'm going to glue that down on the inside. So if we're going to do a baby one, we'll put our balloons across like that. That looks cute, doesn't it? As I say, this will be a very quick card because we're not really doing any stamping. We're just using the ephemera packs. So this one's out of the birthday ones. So there we go. So we can put that one away. Now I could cut out a piece of DSP, but I thought I'd use this. It's quite, and it's out of the same set. Hi Debbie, how you going? Hope you're keeping warm. As you can see, it's a little bit supposed to rain. We've had rain all day yesterday and today. We had a thunderstorm last night. I woke up with the dog nuzzling me. I think she was a bit scared of thunder and lightning. Good job Zeus didn't find her there, or he'd have a hissy fit. So I'm going to put on a balloon here just to tie it in with the front. And then I thought I might put Sweet Baby. Then, because you know I like to have things sorted out, so I thought I might do this and put special delivery on it. Yeah, that's what happened to us last year, Debbie. We went from winter right into summer. So, and I think the same will probably happen again. Everything's just upside down, isn't it? Special delivery, that's what we say when a baby's coming. And the stork brings the baby. So I went to the hairdresser yesterday and had my hair cut. And it rained all day. And the traffic was just horrendous because people are going, it's a long weekend again. We had a long weekend last weekend for Easter, and this weekend it is Anzac Day today, and then Monday is Labour Day, which used to be May Day. When they used to dance around the maypole. You've had a lot of snow. Very cold. Yeah, I can still remember having to go to school in the snow. Yeah, you're right there. It is so, you had 8 inches of snow. Yeah, I used to love it when I was a kid. You'd wake up in the morning. Now I wouldn't go to snow. wake up in the morning when it was all fresh. Nobody had walked on it. And I used to run around. Me and my brother, we used to get up, sneak outside, and we lived in a cul-de-sac. So we used to run right the way around, running over everybody's lawns, because it just looked so nice when it was all fresh. Now I'm going to use this. I haven't smooshed this, right? It's a brand new stamp. So I'm going to put Versamark on it. Now, what colour am I going to use? I want something nice and light, so I think I'll go with the pink. Maybe Flirty Flamingo. We had a few white Christmases, and I'm going to maybe I'll swap it over and put that one there and this one here. There we go. Special delivery. So my son's going to see his brother and annoy him. So I can get organised what I want to do without any interruption. Although he does come in handy sometimes when I want him to carry heavy boxes or put out the garbage. Oops, that's not shut properly. There we go. So we've got that. We could put Sweet Baby under there, but I think I'll put it here. I'm just going to stick those two flowers at the end of it and put Sweet Baby. So these are all out of the ephemera packs. So I wanted to do that today. You got 23? Yeah, I don't know what we've got at the moment. So I didn't like, I know it's cool. It's not really cold, but it's cool. Or maybe I'll put, I think we'll put it there. And we'll put that one there. Yeah? Just put a bit of so it was a toss-up today whether it be a baby card or a Mother's Day card. So as I said, I heading to Alaska. I'd love to go to Alaska. That's one of my bucket list, to do that. So we're going to put this down. So it's a public holiday, a full weekend again. Just put that in a bit because we don't want it to... I think I might have to do some baby cards. Not that I know anybody having babies. Yeah, me too, Deborah. I'd love to do it. The next Stampin' Up cruise is Alaska. So we'll put a bit of a ribbon on there. So maybe if we work really hard, in 12 months' time, what am I looking for? That's right. A little bit of a ribbon. Yeah, so if we work really hard, we could go on an Alaskan tour with Stampin' Up. Wouldn't that be fun? Apparently there's only 1% of demonstrators that actually... Yeah, well, I don't think I'll ever make it neither, but it would be nice to try. I was told yesterday by Lynn that I only need 5 more subscribers to hit 100. How's that? Wow, that's really cool. I'd like to thank everybody who have joined and subscribed. So we got our card there, and I put that bow on it. But she looks quite good, the bow, I think. Yeah, when I was over, 2000 was when I did, a girlfriend of mine and myself, we worked together. So, and we both finished work at the same time. We did a world trip and spent a week in Anaheim in Disneyland, and they were just starting to put the other one up across the road, so that I don't know whether they made it into one big park or what, but that was absolutely fabulous. We walked and we walked and we walked. It was oh, thanks, Deb. It was. So I want something pale. I don't want anything too over the top. But it was absolutely fabulous. It was their 25th anniversary, 25 years that we were there. So I'm going to put these clear ones on. And we still didn't see all of it. Yeah, I was in California. And then we did all the touristy things, like, we went to the Grand Canyon, to Las Vegas, all those sorts of places. You went to the one in Florida. Yeah, didn't go there. After the US, after we went to Canada. So we did quite a few different countries. I think we did, it was 18 different countries on our world trip. We did Egypt and Greece, and I couldn't do it now. I couldn't walk that far anymore. This one doesn't want to stick. That was 25 years ago now. Time flies when you're having fun, hey? So we have a few nice waterfalls here. You really need a week or more, Daryl, to go and see it. Even if we spent a week and like we go from morning till night, and we still didn't get to see everything. So they're going to put some Winker Stella on. As I said, this is a quick card today. When I put it up, I didn't realise it was actually Anzac Day. I'll be checking later on to see if Linda's on tonight. So there we go. I told you it was going to be an easy card. Oh, okay. You know, Deborah, when we were in doing our tour in 2000, all the souvenirs were made in China. Even the T-shirts, everything you picked up was made in China. So there wasn't any like anything that was made in the country we're in. You know what I mean? So here's our card, baby card. So just opens out like that. And I've made use of the ephemera packs today, which I don't very often do. But I decided to go that way today. So I'll come back up the top. Love Canada. Yeah, we did Montreal and Quebec. You think they still are? Yeah. Thank you, Daryl. Yeah. It's sad, really, when you travel overseas and you want a souvenir from your trip, and it's all made. And I mean, it's the same here too. Pick up a kangaroo or something in a souvenir shop, and it's made in China. So, but that was the one thing I noticed too when we were travelling. So, now what was that, Daryl? Oh, you're on a guided bus tour. Yeah, it would be rushed. It would be rushed. So here we go. So I hope, thank you for coming in and watching me. If anybody can help me, I'd like to get to 100 by the end of April. So that gives me 5 days to get to 100 subscribers. So if anybody could help me, please, I'd be so happy. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to do some more cleaning up around the garage. I was starting to see some space, but I've messed it up again. So take care, stay dry, and I will see you on Monday at 10:30. Okay? Take care. Bye.